What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Just Another Masshole Podcast. I am Kyle Raymond, just another masshole, and how the fuck are you doing? Oh, what's it been, a month, guys? I know. Oh, there's been so much going on. My camera, this whole camera thing. I got myself one of those little GoPro kind of cameras. I would fiddle with it and try and show you, but I guess I can't pick it up and like turn the camera. I can't do that. So looks like you're fucked. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, I did the Nice Guys showcase, and that went super, super well. And my mom was visiting. I think I told you that last time I was on here. And she broke her arm. She tripped and broke her arm. So that was a big disaster. And, I was waiting for this camera to come in. And then it finally came in. And then, I just teaching myself how to use it. Trying to set it up. And, just all kinds of fucking delays, man. And good thing, too, because I'll tell you, I did a show. I hosted the open mic because Nathan was in Georgia and Chris is lazy. No, I think Chris had something else. So I ended up hosting the open mic at Old Soul. And while we're there, people wanted to ask me about the election. And you know how I probably feel about that, even though you haven't heard from me. But I completely lost my shit. Like, how do you fuck does this state reelect Rex Scott? Like, how do you reelect the guy who literally admitted to defrauding Medicare? His wife is involved with, owns all the drug testing companies, so they pass laws that make more people have to be drug. It's just like, dude, it's so obvious how corrupt he is. And not to mention all this eco-disaster bullshit, which is directly related to his, all of his legislation, all of his, do you think the laws, the things that he's undone and allowed these companies do and selling property, it's like all of this shit directly tied to him. This fucking state. But on the positive side, for all of us here in Florida, I know Masshole, Florida, but all of us here in Florida on the plus side, they are past letting people with criminal records vote after a certain amount of time. It'll be easier to get your rights restored so that you may vote. I mean, if you got caught in the 80s with some drugs and you're fucking 45, 55 years old and you still can't vote and you've done nothing wrong since then, I think that's fucking bullshit. 30 years this guy's been fucking working and paying in fucking taxes. This woman's been working and paying in the taxes. But because she made one mistake in her early 20s, she's fucked. He's fucked. Come on. You know that's wrong. I mean, shit, dude. I mean, he didn't murder somebody. So that's what I mean. It's not giving the rights to every felon. It's giving the rights to the felons who didn't do anything wrong to begin with. I'm sure that if you're a fucking murderer or a rapist, it'll be a lot harder to get your rights restored. Just saying. What was it? The other thing, Georgia. Fucking seriously, like, can you have a more rigged election than Georgia? I mean, the guy who was in charge of the elections magically just passed a bunch of laws to get like 60,000 people purged from the voter rolls, mostly black, might I add. Poor neighborhoods. Also, they had like places where they didn't have enough voting booths, so they had lines 4 hours long. But at the same fucking time, they had like 1,000 fucking voting machines in a warehouse somewhere. So they didn't not have enough voting machines. They just don't want you to vote because they know you're not voting for them. It's so obvious. Like, dude, we are fucking literally this dude's Hitler. This president's fucking Hitler. You say that about every president. Yeah, I know we say that about every president. Every president does a little something. But this is so fucking direct. He literally is calling our media the enemy of the people, where literally it is in our Constitution that the free press is the fourth branch of the government, the undisclosed fourth. Like, our country is different from others in that way, and this dude's trying to erode that. Meanwhile, wanting to have military parades. Okay, he wants people to just respect him. Can I give you another fucking little thing here? Did you know that, like, in England, Canada, Australia, when you take an oath to join the military or the army or police force or anything, you know how they all take oaths, right? Well, in those countries, when you take an oath to the Queen. Not to their laws, not to their written constitution, their Queen, the person. Doesn't matter what's right, what's wrong. What the Queen says is right, and that's what you're supposed to do. You know what that fucking means? That's dictatorship, which is not really what happens in England. But my point is, in America, when you take a fucking oath, especially the military, they take an oath to uphold the Constitution, a document, not the fucking president. You know why that is? So if the president is a fucking traitorous piece of shit, the army can go after said shitty president. That's why we do it. There was a fucking reason for that. And the reason we're allowed to voice these things and I'm allowed to do this shit without being fucking murdered is because we live in America. I had somebody tell me today I was a anti-American communist piece of shit because I think it is fucking awesome that CNN sent Jim Acosta to Europe because Donald Trump does not control press passes in Europe. Oh, that is so fucking genius. You're going to troll us? We troll you right back, and we're the bad guy. Well, he was out of line, Kyle. You know, what's out of line is asking questions and not getting answers, to the point that he literally called you a disgrace when you're probably one of the most respected journalists in this country. Good fucking God, people. Pull your fucking head out of your ass. I know anybody who's watching this, you 5 fucking people out there who watch this, all kind of not 100% agree with me, I'm sure, but agree with me that this president's a turd or whatever. But that's the thing. It's nobody who needs to hear this is hearing this. That's what upsets me. Not that they would listen to you anyway, because they don't want to hear facts. They just don't want to hear facts. They don't fucking care. And it's disgusting. I don't even know what we're gonna do. I feel America's lost sometimes. I feel like this ain't America. This is not. Well, it still is America. Well, I understand that, but we are sliding down a very fast slope towards Nazi fascism. I guess I would say, and it's always been that way. But I think we're getting a little bit ridiculous right now. They're making a power play. Bill Maher calling it a slow-moving coup. I kind of agree. A slow-moving coup that took about 20 years. They slowly worked their way up from the bottom up. They took all the governorships and the state legislatures and state attorney generals and all that shit, and used all that stuff to press and ply and gerrymander and rig elections through voter suppression and all this shit, to the point where they could literally get a fucking shitbag like Donald Trump in the fucking White House. Fox News has literally become state press. Like, they're not, it's not even a fucking joke. They're kissing Trump's ass for things he hasn't done. Ugh. Fuck. Fucking losers. Ugh. I know I got some notes in here on other stuff. Fuck Trump, right? Everybody, fuck that guy. I'm looking away from the camera. Everybody. Dude, I was listening to the radio. I got a couple things about this, okay? Dude listened to the radio at work. He's not from here. They work with the bank or whatever, so they're traveling here from Miami, and he's listening to the local Miami radio station on iHeartRadio, and it's this Australian lady, and I thought that was weird. Like, why is this Australian? Is this Australian radio? No, this lady is in Miami. I'm like, what the fuck? And it's like, am I racist against Australians? Fuck them. They speak the worst English. English is bad. American English is pretty good. But fucking Australian English? You think people who are from fucking Liverpool speak the English language like shit? You ever hear the true Aussie? I don't even want to look up a clip, but it's not good. You ever heard an Aussie girl having sex? It's worse than English girls. They say awful, terrible shit like "fuck me in my cunt." It's like, ugh. Don't say that. It's kind of weirding me out. In case you were wondering, this is a rum and coke. It's a rum and coke. What else? Yeah, no. So anyway, that's right. So where was I? So the radio station, right? There's a commercial, and it was for a medical walk-in of sorts for people who need boner pills, like really need boner pills. I guess, but they do other than that. And they said the commercial was like, "Are the pills not working for you?" And my eyes, my brain just like snap and look at the radio like, if boner pills, let me tell you something. If Viagra and Cialis is not working for you, that is a direct sign that you should not be fucking anymore. Because I'll tell you, if you've ever taken one of those pills and you really didn't need one, your dick is so hard, the head gets all shiny, like you can see light reflecting off of it like a crystal ball. It's fucking ridiculous. You have to see it to understand it. But yeah, you're just fucking kill something with this thing. Bet you could stab my dick through drywall right now. So anyway, the commercial continues, and it says, "You'll leave here satisfied with just one visit." And I'm like, oh, will I? What do I go in and walk out with a big smile and a raging heart on? Like, what are they doing in that place? Are they installing penis pumps? Is that what they do there? Get one of those things, and you just pumps your dick up. That's, dude, I'd rather my dick not work. Can you just put like a metal or fiberglass rod in there, some kind of plastic that's really hard, and just leave it like that all the time? I'd rather have that than have to get out a whoopee cushion like pump and attach it to the hose at the base of my dick and pump it up. All right, that's disturbing. Oh, man. I know there was a good Florida man story, too. Yeah, let's Google Florida man. Florida man. News. Yeah, it's hard to even get into something funny in here right now because there's the election bullshit. You know, it's just, I guess Florida man's been on a little bit of a vacation. The 18-foot Burmese python. This guy claims that is fucking perfect. Florida man claims he killed and dismembered his roommate because he was possibly the next mass killer. So you killed him and dismembered him. Well, I mean, I'm a serial killer, okay? I kill people and I dismember them, but I'm not a mass killer. I don't go out and kill 50 people with a gun I don't know. I like to stalk my prey or maybe know them like my roommate. And then I like to cut them up into little pieces. The logic of Florida man. The logic of Florida man. What else we got for news, huh? Let me just take me back to the Google search. And just go, news. Can you just take me to the news? News. That's what I mean. It's like, I don't even want to focus on all this Trump bullshit. I just don't. Like I said, focus on all the good stuff. Like I said, in Florida, the next election, I'm sure, is going to be changed a whole bunch because 1 million felons are now going to be allowed to vote. And most of those felons are going to be people in jail for simple things like ridiculous drug charges and stupid shit like that, not paying a parking ticket. And do you really think they're going to vote for a Republican? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think we're going to see Florida go the way we've seen it go. And if you do, then you're really going to have to know it is a rigged election. It's always 1%. Legalize marijuana? 1%. Fucking piece of shit criminal fucking senator, or the guy who was very honest. I mean, I didn't like him 100%, but he was pretty honest. Nope. We still want the criminal guy who destroys our environments and defrauds Medicare and fucks over poor and old people. Can we have that guy? Can we have that racist piece of shit? I don't even know where to go from there. I see. Florida man news. What did we have for news? Oh, yeah. See, I can't even fucking, like, this guy has his fucking dick in everybody's ass. It's like the California wildfires, and he literally had to, like, take a stab at wildlife people. And it's like, you fund them, you fucking moron. Oh, yeah, and you cut their funding. And then you say they do a shitty job because you give them millions of dollars, and you cut their funding, and they're struggling to keep this shit under control as people lose their homes. But they suck. Fuck you. That guy. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Can't wait for him to fucking die. Ugh. Fucking Trump. Fucking 70-something years old. How many years this fucking piece of shit got left? Probably fucking 100 now, because they're going to fucking give him all the best medical care because he was a fucking president. These cocksuckers live forever. Fucking die! Ugh! Didn't Mitch McConnell get fucking reelected too? Like, for Christ's sake, people, what the fuck is wrong with you? The fuck is wrong with this country? That's how I know we're living in like a fascist Nazi dictatorship. Why? Because we have people dumb enough to elect somebody who constantly puts their shit-covered dick deep in their ass, is the richest person in the fucking state, while like half the state can't fucking read, is on food stamps. But it's everybody else's fault, and they keep electing that guy. I like my ear's starting to get hot. Fuck that guy. Fucking loser. Another one. Fucking round all these cocksuckers up and fucking let's send them to Mars. Go to fucking Mars. See, this is why I haven't done one in a while, people. I have not been Mr. fucking happy-go-lucky. All right, just haven't. What are we at? How much time have I been recording here? Oh, we're at 17 minutes already. Well, that's good enough for me. I hope that's good enough for you, because that's all you're getting. Here, let me pull up my calendar. Peeps. I have a lot of dates coming up. That's why I'm literally booked every weekend pretty much until the end of the fucking year. So just bear with me as I pull up my calendar. Okay, so November 17th, this coming weekend, Nice Guys Pizza going to have a showcase. It's going to be fantastic, as usual. The lineup this month is Trevor Santana Post, Logan Light, May Durand, and Tommy Boy Michael. Look them up on Facebook. That's going to be a good show. It's going to be a great lineup. What do I got? We got Black Friday, Thanksgiving. Oh, then we got Thanksgiving. Oh, hopefully I'll get you guys a podcast right before Thanksgiving, or maybe I'll do one on Thanksgiving. We'll see. December 1st, I'm doing a show with Brian Hamilton in Palmetto at the Jack's Bar in Palmetto, Florida. And then the Laugh-In Comedy Cafe is having their Comics Christmas Party on December 2nd. Nice Guys Pizza Showcase and December 15th. And I'll tell you right now, I'm confirming all the people, but that is going to be a fucking amazing show. I am literally pulling the best people for Christmas. Not that all my shows aren't great, but I'm trying. I don't want to give out any fucking names because I want to make sure everybody's in. I got one confirmation so far. If I get everybody in, I'm going to have a guest host, and I am going to do a feature spot, so you get to see me do a feature. Usually I'm just fucking around up there. I'll actually give you an actual show this time. But that's going to be fantastic. And that almost takes us right up to Christmas. So keep your eyes on Masshole, Just Another Masshole on Facebook and whatnot. I'll try to make sure I get the dates on there. If you're not watching there, check me out, Kyle Raymond. And if you're not my personal friend and watching Kyle Raymond on Facebook, just itself, not Kyle Raymond Comedy, I'm all over the fucking place. So just keep your fucking eyes peeled. I think that's it. So don't forget to go fuck yourselves.